Yes, my people, welcome back to LAJUPOG TV show. Before I start anything today, I just want to say that the countdown has begun. To this month, we are going to know the fate of the Nigerians. We are going to know where our fate lies. Either Bola Tinubu will continue to be the president of Nigeria, or he will be disqualified, or Peter Obi will become the president of Nigeria, or Atiku Abubakar will become the president of Nigeria. No one knows. That's why we are shouting. Nigerians are shouting. Obedience are coming out and shouting that all eyes on the judiciary. All eyes on the judiciary. That's why I'm even now stay connected to the very end of the show. Me now see say as everything they run for the tribunal, as everything, as Bola Tinubu they para, as Peter Obi they attack him back. Now people stay connected to the very end of this show. I'll be back so that you talk about what is going on in Nigeria. See you soon.
Welcome to LAJUPOG TV show.
The whole of crime scene
It's happening in the street again.
the center of political news, celebrity gossip, religious gossip, and happenings in the society.
Join us, the voice of Africa.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV show. If you are new to this show, don't forget to click the subscribe button, the like button, the bell beside it, and also drop your comment in the comment section about what is going on in Nigeria, so that YouTube will be notified anytime we drop any other video into this channel. Do you know that a lot of people came out and started supporting Peter Obi because of the evidence that have been laid down, the weakness, a lot of evidences that have been laid down in the court, because people started supporting it? Because if you come together and you think about it, that how do you think that someone that did not win 25% of FCT will be able to become the president, when the constitution has stated it that anybody that does not win 25% of FCT cannot be declared as the president? So people came out and started thinking that why will INEC chairman declare Bola Tinubu as the president of Nigeria when he did not win 25% of FCT? A lot of people start asking questions. That one aside, the IRF of issue of a thing, the glitch that INEC chairman and Festus Okoye have been shouting around, that there was a glitch in the transmission of the election result. Everything has been cleared that there was no glitch. That day there was no glitch. Everything that was happening was perfect. It's just that there was somebody that went to go and shot it at that moment. Because of because of what they want to do, they shot that transmission of the INEC result. Now people, I stay connected to the end issue. I see as Supreme Court analyze this, they analyze everything, because they are now relating it to what is happening about to Adeleke and this is other opponent. Stay connected to the end of the show. See as everything they roll, as every Supreme Court judge came together to come and talk about what is going on in the tribunal. I'll be back. See you soon.
Now, I have a very important video here to show you. In this video, Nigerians from all walks of life gather to discuss the forthcoming and much anticipated judgment of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. Now, we all know one of the major questions raised by Peter Obi and his legal team against this presidential election is the issue of non-compliance with the electoral guidelines, especially as regards electronic transmission of results from the polling unit to the IREV in real time. APC, Tinubu, and INEC's lawyers have tried the whole time to lie to Nigerians that the IREV, that is INEC's result viewing portal, is not an important aspect of the elections. And some gullible Nigerians are beginning to believe, even when Professor Mahmood Yakubu and Festus Okoye went around the whole country and even outside Nigeria to tell whoever cared to listen that the transmission of results from the polling units to the IREV was sacrosanct. Now, after carrying out their dubious acts, they have now returned through their lawyers to tell us that transmission from polling unit to the IREV is not important at all. That IREV is not a major component of the election. But the Supreme Court judgment in May says something totally different, and it was clearly broken down in the video that I'm going to show you now. Please carefully watch this video to hear what the Supreme Court says about the IREV, and I'll shed more light afterwards. See the video.
Biggest mistake APC made was going to challenge the outcome of Osun governorship election, because that was the first time we compelled our Supreme Court to give us their own interpretation and understanding of 2022 Electoral Act. And there is a slide I sent to him that I call Supreme Court verbatim. In that place, the Supreme Court recognized that there are 4 or 5 documents that must be relied on to adjudicate on any electoral matter, especially after election. The Constitution, of course, the Electoral Act, the guideline of INEC, and the training manual of INEC. Of course, everything situating on the Evidence Act, which is 5 documents. I call it the marking scheme. And the Supreme Court used their mouth in the case of Oyetola versus Adeleke to say clearly that is Supreme Court writing. This is Supreme Court. The collation system and the INEC result viewing portal are parts of the election process and play particular roles in that process. That was their judgment in May. And so I am asking myself, if you keep reading further, will the Supreme Court renege from this their statement that they just made in May? It says the collation system is made of the centers where results are collated at various stages of the election. So the polling unit result transmitted to the collation system provide the relevant collation officers. And APC said is a mere inability. APC used the word mere inability of INEC to transmit results. That it is immaterial. The result was impeccable. These were the adjectives that APC used. And that INEC should be scored 90%. But the Supreme Court says that it is a relevant part of the process, and it provides the collation officers the means to verify the polling unit results. That's all. That's Supreme Court. So, if the Supreme Court jumps up and quashes everything they have said, especially what they said with respect to Adeleke versus Oyetola, then what can we do as Nigerians?
All right, let me come in here. Now, that is part A of the video. Before I show you part B, which is also very, very important, let me quickly shed more light on what he just said. He said there clearly that just in May 2023 here, the Supreme Court, in the case of Oyetola versus Adeleke Osun State elections, upheld that the IREV is a legal part of the election process. And remember that even the INEC National Commissioner, Festus Okoye, said that if there is any dispute between the results on the physical form EC8 and the results electronically transmitted to the IREV, that the one on the IREV takes precedence. Yes, Festus Okoye said it, and going by the IREV results, Obi won that election. That is why you hear APC and Tinubu talking about rerun, because they know that if this Supreme Court judgment is replicated, Obi will be declared winner. Now it make them they talk about rerun. So now let's get back to the part B of the video, which is also very important. Siam.
I don't really know what to do. But that is why we need to keep spreading this message. You know, they are hearing us now as we are talking. They read what we are writing. They listen to us when we talk. And let them know that we have young Nigerians like us who are delving into this document. Before now, until P2B came to rouse our curiosity, we don't care what they happen. But now P2B has compelled us to go and verify. And we are verifying the Constitution, we are verifying the Electoral Act, we are verifying the guidelines, we are verifying the manuals. And now that we have verified it, we are telling, let me ask us a question. In America and in the United Kingdom, who are the people who acquit or condemn? It's the people, the jury system. You don't need to be a lawyer to be called up to the jury. You just need to be a good citizen. It's a random sampling. They pick anybody. and they sit you, and the judge will bring the rule book and say, the case that we're handling today is this. These are the conditions. You're going to hear their case. When you want to make your jury deliberation, follow these rules. It's ordinary people that come out and say, this man should be killed, or this man should be put in jail, or this man should be released. And then the next thing the judge is going to do is to pick the other documents and say, whosoever they told you to kill, this is how you're going to kill them. Kill them with the bullets, or kill them by hanging. Whosoever they say release.
You have heard him, and he said two things there that I would like to address. Number one, he said that this is why we need to keep spreading the message. He said they are hearing everything we are saying, and they are reading everything we are writing. Some people, even obedient, they will come into the comment section and say, let us be more quiet on this matter. No! This is how we will continue until we see the very end of this matter. The knowledge of the truth must go round because people perish for lack of knowledge. Number two, he spoke about the jury system in America where ordinary citizens pass judgment. Some people will come into the comment section. They'll be saying, are you a lawyer? Are you a judge? That you are saying all these things. Brother, do I need to be a lawyer or a judge to know that Tinubu didn't score 25% in FCT? This is a mathematical issue. You carry biro now, you calculate and you realize that the man did not score 25% in FCT, and the constitution is clear about this matter. Do I need to be a judge to know that INEC did not transmit results from the polling unit to the IREF? How can you ask me not to demand accountability because I'm not a lawyer? When Mahmoud Yakubu was going about and giving his word on electronic transmission, was he speaking to only lawyers? Anyway, let me save my breath. The people that mostly say these things are people that view every political issue in this country through religious and ethnic lenses. And I know why they lay all those complaints. It is because when we say this truth, when we speak these facts, it presses their neck. And as so, we go continue to dey press on our neck until we see the end of this matter. And we are saying all eyes on the judiciary. All eyes on the judiciary. Just as that speaker said, the young people of Nigerians, their eyes don't open now. It won't be business as usual. The facts have been laid bare for everybody to see. So we know what to expect. Make them no use us play so that wahala no go dey. Pass judgment according to the dictates of the constitution and of the electoral law. And we earnestly expect the day where they go pass that judgment. For the sake of those of us who dey this country now, and for the sake of the children yet unborn.
Yes, my people, thanks for staying connected to the very end of this show. I don't hear and I don't see everything when they happen like this. I used to wonder that why will the citizen of a country come out to someone support the wrong person? Those people that are supporting Bola Tinubu, I do think that why would they do that? Because all evidences, everything that have been presented, that Peter Obi presented, that Atiku Abubakar presented in court, has been has been analyzed to disqualify him, to bring him down as the president of Nigeria, because he does not want it. Normally, as I've said firstly, that 25% is very essential. The IRF transmission of the result was also essential, people, because we were able Peter Obi was able to collate all the results from all states, was able to collate it together, and he noticed that he won the election. So everything, those ones are part, but people are still coming out to support Bola Tinubu because they believe that he is the one that is going to save Nigeria. And since when he has become the president of Nigeria, everything in this country has turned upside down. Every single thing in this country. Someone that promised, someone that said during his campaign that he's going to continue where Buhari stopped. And the day he was inaugurated as the president of Nigeria, the country became worse than the 8 years Buhari used in tenure. Do you now expect that is that person that has the interest of the people in mind? Hello? Do you expect that is that person that have the interest of the people in mind? someone that every single thing that he's doing is for himself. He's telling Nigerians to go and start to buy bicycle when him is riding fleets of cars, convoys up to 150 are following him. Only one person is going to the office. 150 cars are following him. Is that how a reasonable president is supposed to be behaving? Ask yourself, is that how a reasonable president is supposed to be behaving? But no doubt, everybody came out and we all supported him. We all supported Peter Obi, because we know that he will never do that. He will never. No, a responsible person, a intelligent person, someone that has the interest of the people in mind, will never come out and say the people should continue to suffer when him is enjoying. My people, how many now stay connected to the LAJUPOG TV show for any entertaining news about what is going on in Nigeria and everything that's happening in politics. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, the like button, the bell beside it, and also drop your comment in the comment section about this situation that is going on in Nigeria presently, so that we can talk about what is happening in the comment section. Don't forget. Have a nice day. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you for staying connected at LAJUPOG TV show. Leave the message I can leave letters on your you. So all we do on this channel is to bring to you prophetic words from men of God in America and outside America, from the pausing of Judy Green and Christmas to the dancing of Bullock and Clement and all of that. So we're dealing with undiluted words that come from them, and also their prophetic words. And guess what? Many of these prophecies are really coming through. So just ensure you subscribe to this channel just to get more of the prophecy in pure time. Guess what? See you next week.